Here's a soft K-drama, C-drama inspired love story for you, When the Camellias Bloom Again. In the rainy streets of Seoul, where neon lights reflected like scattered stars on wet pavement, lived a quiet boy named Ji-hoon. Ji-hoon wasn't rich. He wasn't popular. He worked part-time at his uncle's small bookstore tucked between a cafe and a flower shop. He liked poetry, secondhand novels, and peaceful evenings. People often said he felt like the male lead from a slow-burn K-drama, observant and hiding more than he showed. One autumn afternoon, she walked in. Her name was Mi-lin, a transfer student from Shanghai. She had sharp eyes, graceful confidence, and the kind of presence that made a room feel brighter. And like Ji-hoon, she was bold and straightforward, very much like a C-drama heroine who knew what she wanted. Their first meeting wasn't romantic. She knocked over an entire display of poetry books. He stared at the fallen books, she stared at him. "Are you going to help me?" she asked calmly, "or just stand there looking tragic?" And just like that, their story began. The slow burn, Mi-lin started visiting the bookstore every day. She said she was studying Korean literature, but Ji-hoon noticed she always ended up talking more than reading. She teased him about his serious face. He secretly saved her favorite jasmine tea behind the counter. One evening, the power went out during a storm. The shop was left in darkness except for the soft glow of Ji-hoon's phone flashlight. Thunder shook the windows. Mi-lin, who claimed she wasn't afraid of anything, quietly moved closer to him. "You're scared of thunder?" he asked gently. "I'm not scared," she whispered. "I just don't like being alone in loud places." For the first time, Ji-hoon saw the softness behind her confidence. And for the first time, Mi-lin saw that the quiet boy in front of her was braver than he looked. The conflict, like every good drama, happiness didn't come easily. Mi-lin's family wanted her to return to Shanghai and take over their company. A safe, powerful future awaited her there. Ji-hoon overheard her arguing on the phone one night outside the bookstore. "I don't want a life chosen for me," she said, her voice shaking. "I want to choose it myself." When she told Ji-hoon she might leave, he didn't try to stop her. Instead, he handed her a small notebook. Inside were poems he had written about her. The girl who laughs too loudly but cries quietly. The girl who pretends to be fearless but still holds onto sleeves during thunderstorms. The girl who walked into his life like spring. "You should choose your own future," he told her, "even if it's not with me." That's when she realized he wasn't weak. He was strong enough to let her go. The grand gesture at the airport, just as the boarding call echoed, Mi-lin stopped walking. Her phone buzzed, a message from Ji-hoon. "The camellias are blooming early this year." She remembered telling him once that in C-dramas, when camellias bloom, it means love that survives hardship. Without thinking, she turned around. Outside the airport, slightly out of breath, stood Ji-hoon holding a single camellia flower. "For someone who likes dramatic endings," he said softly, "you forgot this is only episode 8. She laughed through tears. "Then what happens in the final episode?" she asked. He stepped closer. "We don't say goodbye." Epilogue. Years later, in a cozy bookstore cafe called Camellia and Moon, a quiet man arranges poetry books while a confident woman manages customers with effortless charm. When thunder rolls outside, she still reaches for his sleeve. And he still keeps jasmine tea ready. Just like every K-drama and C-drama love story, they didn't choose the easy path. They chose each other.